Crash had us looking into crash reports along I-70 and if wet weather has an impact on the number of wrecks. ABC 17's Taylor Petrus joining us now in our Jefferson City newsroom. Taylor, you've been looking into the numbers, and so far this year in Missouri, there have been nearly 1,600 crashes on I-70.
Yes, Jillian, and 33 people have died in those crashes. But according to the State Highway Patrol crash reports, rainy days aren't the most dangerous for drivers. First responders were called to several crashes across mid-Missouri Tuesday as drivers battled the wet road conditions.
And we hadn't received rain in a long time, so when the rain hits that pavement, it initially mixes with water and it can cause a slippery surface.
Sergeant Scott White says a pickup truck lost control after hydroplaning. The crash resulted in 2 deaths. He says the wreck happened in an area where there was no median guard cables.
But definitely rain comes into play, just like winter weather comes into play.
MoDOT safety engineer John Nelson says the median guard rails along the interstate have been successful to prevent head-on collisions.
And as a state, we've seen over a 90% reduction in those cross-median fatalities. And we estimate that the installation of guard cable saves anywhere from 40 to 50 lives a year.
So far this year, there have been nearly 1,600 crashes along I-70. Only about 10% have happened in the rain, and more than half during clear weather conditions. White says they're still investigating what may have caused yesterday's deadly crash.
The Major Crash Investigation Unit will actually be looking into driver factors and weather factors, but many times in these situations, we actually determine that it was a human factor involved that caused the crash.
Now, the crash yesterday on I-70 near Kingdom City was the city's first fatality this year. Reporting live in the Jefferson City newsroom, Taylor Petrus, ABC 17 News.
Thanks, Taylor. And in Boone County this year, there have been 24 crashes on I-70 with 2 deaths.